And just like that, we're back with yet again another update on XEN. Shout out to you guys for showing so much love on these updates. Continue supporting, as you guys know, and I will continue to bring out these daily updates for you guys. But what's happening with XEN right now, if you're looking across the board, exactly, and so far, exactly what we've been speaking about over the last few days has really been playing out. The market yet again has seen a retracement over the last 24 hours. But with that said, right now, XEN does seem to be holding much better than the broader market, which of course is worthwhile noting. And so, looking across the board right now, XEN is actually up. It's up 1% in USD, up 5% in Bitcoin, and 8% in Ethereum comparative. So it's actually outpacing the broader market right now, which of course is quite impressive to see. Price is back up to 3 cents. Market valuation just shy of $1 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 300 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So look what's been happening. I want you guys to take a look and take a look very closely to the dominance index. So, the dominance index literally went up to the likes of 62% a few hours ago. We did retrace a little bit, but it looks like, the dominance is picking up yet again. We're seeing quite a bit of manipulation occurring right now, within the crypto markets, and Bitcoin is still below the wow, I said $100. Imagine, Bitcoin at $100 takes me back to, the 2015 days. But, here we have it, guys. You're seeing the dominance picking up yet again, and I've been continuously saying, this is something that you don't want to be ignoring, and we're still quite high in terms of the dominance, to push towards the upside, which of course will cause altcoins to go down much more. And you see this dominance spike over the last few hours, that kind of explains to me, why we're seeing so much red across the board, and of course, what's happening with Bitcoin. But right now, as mentioned, XEN is holding much better than these coins, which just tells you the momentum that it has for itself. And I do believe manipulation is also occurring in XEN price, and I'm going to share why. I'm going to share specifically why I think that. But if you're looking at Bitcoin right now, let's actually bring Bitcoin chart closer, on the hourly and take a look at that. So, Bitcoin actually ended up retesting $96,210. Your boy called this target. I said if we lose this support at $98,000, this could be a reality. But we have seen a little bit of a bounce since then. And speaking about a little bit of a bounce, as the price is trying to, make its way back towards the upside, that same exact support, which we did not want to go below, is playing as a little bit of a hurdle for the price itself. As you can see, we're having a little bit of a hard time breaking out, but yeah, this tells you everything you need to know in terms of Bitcoin. Still seeing quite a bit of weakness, and I would still not write off the 23.6 support at $92 to even $91,000 being retested once again. I'm still thinking that is not an unrealistic thing to be looking out for. So the next few hours, of course, are very important, especially seeing where the price of Bitcoin ends up closing. But with that said, let's really take a look at XEN price. So I don't really like showing you guys the daily or the weekly time frame, because again, what in the world are we going to be doing looking at the price of XEN on the weekly time frame? Here, let me just kind of take you guys to the chart itself. Like, this makes no sense, right? So I just want to kind of clear this up. Now let's take a closer look on the hourly time frame and really understand what we're looking at right now for XEN price. It's been showing tremendous amount of strength. I've said this to you guys in the last update, and I'll say it again. With the market volatility that we have been seeing over the course of the last 48 hours, you're seeing XEN holding really good. We actually went up to the likes of 3.4 cents a few times. I want to kind of zoom in for you guys to really show you guys what I mean. We actually tried to break out of this key resistance literally 2 different times. We came very close just a few hours ago, but never really managed to, because Bitcoin saw a little bit of a pullback, which of course is going to have an impact on XEN as well. But I'm very, very impressed the way this is holding. But going back to what I said, actually, I think there's manipulation occurring. Reason why I think there's manipulation also occurring, of course, XEN could go much higher. I've said this to you guys before. If it breaks this key resistance, obviously we could actually set our new yearly high, and the momentum right now speaks for itself. It's having that consolidation phase after having extreme parabolic move in such a short span of time. That is a really, really bullish sign in my opinion. But Reason why I say manipulation is occurring is, guys, we cannot forget what's happening with BTC and the fact that the dominance is literally sky high. Dominance has seen a little bit of a pullback, but let's not get too excited. It's still quite high in my opinion. But the fact that you are seeing the dominance so high around 61.4%, and Bitcoin still at the shaky end of the spectrum. Considering that fact, you're seeing XCN holding much better. So you guys are probably like, it's just the momentum, but you also need to realize maybe it's just a multiple people that have been trying to short this coin, thinking that it's going to go down with the overall market trend, which it did, but over leverage are getting wiped out completely, which of course is causing the price to hold this good. And that's also an analysis that I'm kind of keeping in mind. And let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding what I just said. But honestly, that could honestly be a reality right now. But if you're looking at the price of XCN right now, you're starting to see a little bit of a consolidation below the 3.4 cents key resistance. If we're able to pop out of the 3.4 cents key resistance, I'm very confident you start seeing XCN pushing up to the 3.9 cents, even with the dominance sitting at the way it is, because that's only a move of about 23.39%. And with the way things are looking right now, that this is something that I could honestly see being retested in the short term. But with that said, you don't want to see Bitcoin losing its ground, because if Bitcoin loses its grounds, everything gets invalidated. But I'm highly, highly impressed. People are just not realizing how good this chart is. If it was not looking good, you guys know your boy Crypto ZX will tell you that, right? But after having a parabolic move like this, this is what you want to see it happen, especially with times like this for the crypto markets. So, beyond impressive to say the least. But with that said, do not neglect the profits that you have made. Lock some profits in, have some stop losses in place. Do not listen to the comments, because I know the comments can get to the best of you. And I've been on that side. I've been in the space for 8 years, and I try my viewers to learn how we should think in this market, because comments can get to you. Someone's in the comments saying, you'd be crazy to sell at around this price. No, guys, don't listen to them. If you're looking at your portfolio, it's too much that you cannot afford to lose. Lock some profits in and just enjoy. Take your family out somewhere, or spend it on yourself. Go buy yourself something nice. That's what I want you guys to be doing, because at the end of the day, are you really here to just bag hold, or are you here to make money, right? Of course, some people are going to come and say, I'm here to bag hold because I think, the vision in long term, and that's up to you, right? This is where your due diligence and research comes into play, not mine. Your due diligence, research, and patience comes into play. But with me specifically, even in a bull market, whether it's bull market, I am going to be locking in profits no matter what if I am holding my altcoins, and that's where your strategy portion comes into play. But so far, so good. Really liking what I'm seeing. As far as XCN is concerned, showing overall momentum really strong still. But Bitcoin is something that we need to keep an eye out on, as well as the dominance index. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.